Hello, Virgo. Oh, wait, let me see. Did I do Virgo? Oh my gosh. Did I? I think this is supposed to be Virgo. So if it isn't, it's Virgo's reading. So this is for Virgo, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus for this weekend. So didn't get your daily in because I was uploading on the other one. I was here uploading. So this is for today, all the way through the weekend. So let's see what goes on with Virgo. One more shuffle, and we'll just jump right on in. I was recording videos, but it's been like, wow, it's taking like almost 2 hours now for each video. So always try. So I'm just going to go live, and hello to anybody watching or checking this out. So this is for Virgo, and here's your first card for the weekend, and there we go. So I guess it's time to split the deck and put your cards out. So there'll be 4 columns here for your energy, and then 3 over here for another person's energy, whoever you're dealing with, main energy that you're dealing with for the weekend, or it could be a group of people. It just depends on how your life is. And hopefully, let's see if you can see that. Oh, I hope that's all right. So let me get these put out really quick. So this is for Virgo, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus for the weekend. If it doesn't resonate, check out Moon, Rising, or Venus sign and see how that might resonate with you. I've got a couple videos still processing, uploading. That would be Gemini, Cancer, and Leo right now. I've got Aries and Taurus already up. So underlying energy for Virgo, we have the 9 of Pentacles. So this is somebody who's almost to the 10, right? That's working, feeling very successful, feeling like you're almost there. Awesome energy. So feeling a sense of accomplishment. So that would make you feel really super duper self-secure in yourself because you've been working on something, be it emotional, physical, whatever. That's something that you just actually decided, you can do this. Okay, it could be your money situation. And so for the weekend, let's see what goes on. This is an underlying. What is underlying underneath? A finish. It's like you finished something and you're completing something. So this is you feeling successful towards that. Oops, it may have to do with a relationship. You may be having to make a hard decision over a relationship and being on the defense, but still okay. You're like, I can do this. Maybe you've been there before, and so this is like what ending to a relationship and being pretty much defensive, but keeping your eyes wide open. Maybe this person may be coming back, but you got your guards up towards them now, back towards them, but kind of looking behind your shoulders. My thing needs to be moved up here. Hold on. Oh, there we go. So I'm not like moving this around, or else my cards started moving. Okay, so let's see. Overall energy for the weekend, that's the underlying issue. This is something most likely from your past they've been dealing with. So the overall energy is feeling a bit disappointed. There's some conflict regarding your stability. Maybe not feeling really well supported, and maybe looking to your friends for some support because you're feeling left out in the cold with someone else. And so you may be, maybe this someone where you felt at home at, now it's like the attack dog is there. That's what I get. So it's like you're maybe going to your friends for support, for your security, for comfort. Maybe you got kicked out of your home and you're like, okay, well, here, let's go find, someplace else let's go find some shelter here. And how are you feeling? This is, maybe a situation you're dealing with. And you're feeling like you can do this. This is the page, like Page of Swords. So this is you going out feeling like something new can start for you, which is good because if you felt like you were, if you're dealing with a situation where you're feeling like there's a loss, disappointment, and it's in your security, keeping you maybe unstable, it's like you're being optimistic and looking that there's other ways, there's other things you can do besides just waste your time sitting here, feeling disappointed, because if you're disappointed, you're keeping yourself back from moving forward in your life. And so maybe you're seeing this. And so what are we doing? La di da di da, taking the king's chair there. So looks like okay, going from this energy of feeling kicked out, supported, da da da. You've got new information, new clarity, new insight, and it's like, wow, I can do this. I'm gonna test you now. It's like you're taking back control of yourself and you're gonna test people. If anyone tries to come around you, now you're like going to test them, see how strong they are. You're feeling you might even encourage people, to show them their best to you. But this is you being really ambitious to, dealing with other people. You're like encouraging and inspiring other people, but also taking control of yourself and going after what you want. That is your ambitions and your desires and stuff. So really taking the lead, it's like someone else might try to come and try to lead you into a way to go, like try to tell you how to do something. It's like, no, I'll take this up myself and I'm gonna do it my way. not it's not my way in the highway. It's more like I'll encourage you to do it my way. I dare you to try to do it my way. See, I can do this in my way. How about you try to do it my way? Show me what you got. So you're very confident over this entire weekend, especially to whoever it is you may be dealing with. It could be everybody. So we have the Page of Cups. So it looks like you may be thinking about going and expressing your love, or maybe you're wanting to, explore what it is. Maybe you have this cup in your hand and you're like, wow, there's some new love that you're looking at, like a new, fresh perspective on this love situation, or you're just looking for new perspectives in general. And so you may be out having a good time with friends because this is the page and he's out there with his friends and they're just like lounging around. You could be hanging out with a couple and they have a love relationship that you really like how their love is for each other. So you're just relishing in the moment of being around these two people and really enjoying their company. And so this is making you feel like, wow, I can really do this myself. Maybe I can have myself a solid, committed, committed relationship like this. This is what I'm seeing. And this must be the insight that you're getting for this weekend, is that you're seeing that you would like to have maybe a relationship that is like the ones that your friends have. Something has triggered your emotional desire and triggered the fire inside of you too, to go after and maybe look for the things because you're having clear insight on what you exactly want for a nice, well balanced home life. And also career too, because this would go with careers. But this is a commitment here, a solid commitment, or making commitment towards somebody else. So this is you seeing this, because right now I see you as just coming along as, hey, you show me what you got. Show me the best. Because I know what I want. I'm very ambitious. I know what I want. Dun, 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 dun. So because of that, maybe you're being super duper secretive. Like maybe coming across as being intriguing to other people, mysterious to other people, because you're being quiet. You're really taking a stand for yourself. And so maybe you might start attracting people to you just because of this way that you're being right here. Because a lot of people like a person who knows what they want. They like to they like to have someone. Sometimes they like to have somebody who stands in their best, And here you are standing in your best and you're testing other people now. Show me what you got. Show me the best. And if it's not good enough, you'll just probably kick them to the curb. So I just had to say it right. And then we have the page or the Knight of Wands here. So really going after, it's like there's something that has piqued your interest, most likely, and you're like, woo, I'm going after this. It's like this is energy that has just has lit you on fire, and you're just wanting to swoop on into something. Maybe it has to do with this partying that you did with this other couple, something that's in relation to this couple that you hung out with and shared, even though this isn't the Three of Cups, it's still the same energy, except you're sharing it with other people here in this deck. So this has lit you on fire, and you're going after something that it's an impulsive moment almost too. It seems like you're impulsively going after somebody most likely, and you're hoping to have a fair deal here. Like this, you hope that this goes in your favor. Whatever it is you're going after fast, it's like you hope this goes in your favor because you're coming in with that hope of you getting justice, like it being a fair deal, like even trade here. So yep, it's like you're here with a new opportunity to go in a whole new direction. Like a new door has been opened up for you here. There's something solid, something more stable for you here, especially since you've come in, coming from this energy of like, wow, here I am. I'm trying to seek out my help, and look what you did. You went to these friends, you got your support that you needed, especially feeling this way, right? And so now that's encouraged you because now you have this new solid, stable foundation to start off from, like a whole new beginning. So you're going into something that you're very sure about too, because this is the Pentacles, this is your comfort, this is something that's offered that's solid, that's really great. So you have the confidence. Maybe you've also taken some time out, you know, telling people, just watching them, observing and stuff, and just being quiet and secretive. But now you have this new opportunity. So it pays off, I guess, to be quiet and secretive. Oh, and I just pulled that card up. I'm like jumping the gun, doing the impulsive deal here. So look at that. You're taking a risk in your life here. This is like taking a risk. So what you're going forward towards, it's like you've probably never done this before. So you may have been over here really contemplating that too. Something brand new that you just really never tried before. Because, hey, you have come in with a new perspective. So having this new perspective and challenging people to show you their best is a whole different way to deal with people, right? So here's the situation where you're taking this big giant leap of faith into the unknown. Like, wow, who knows what's coming after that? Because there's a little empty space right here, and you're expecting your luck to turn. The Wheel of Fortune's here, so that's actually really good because we go from the Fool with the Wheel of Fortune, which this is aspecting this card is this faith that you're jumping into is, well, faith. Sounds like I'm talking religion here. Whatever it is you're jumping into, it's like it's it's good for you. It's absolutely 100% good. This risk you're taking is good because this is the Wheel of Fortune. and it's fair because the justice card is here right next to it. So this is something that is, and then of course the Ace of Pentacles right here below is like, wow. It was a secret too, maybe? Oh, just crazy wild. Alrighty. And guess what it's gonna do? It's gonna have a lot of people, and see on I believe on my Leo video, they had the same card in the same spot. So you could be dealing with a Leo, but there's conflict here about what you're doing from other people, but you're okay because you're the person sitting. Sorry, I didn't realize you're this person right here, like watching them all fight over this hornet's nest. And so basically, it's like you're steered up the hornet's nest by taking this leap of faith and having faith in what you're doing. Because luck's on your side, and these people, they're in major conflict with that. They're like, what the heck? Their ideas are different than yours. Everybody's got their own perspective, but these ones seem to have blindfolds on. Well, they do have blindfolds on, metaphorically speaking, but they're hitting at this hornet's nest, not realizing they're hitting it, and you're just sitting there watching them. It's like maybe you've whatever kind, you must have put something out there and they don't even know what the heck they're doing. It's like they think they're all so opinionated that whatever they think that their way is better, but yet they're so blind that they're hitting against something they can't even see. It's getting just dropped bees on them, or hornets, whatever's in that little wasp deal, or if it's wasp, those again metaphorically speaking. So, and you're just standing back watching because your perspective has been changed. So now you're not. It's like here's these four wands. So this is your idea of you've got a new insight on how a committed relationship should be. Most likely, a partnership should be something when you commit to someone, and so everything is, you two people can have two different perspectives, come from two different backgrounds, and still be able to come into unity together and see eye to eye on things. If things are done in a certain way that's just and has good luck to that. And this is what your perspective has to do with, is fairness, being able to see eye to eye, and having to have faith here, leap of faith, being able to take risk and stuff. And somebody else, these four people, they may be in relationships and they may not, each one of those holds one of these sticks compared to the ideology of you. They all have their opinion of how a relationship should be, how a partner should be. And so they don't even see your perspective. They're too busy beating on their own perspective that they keep dropping the hornet's nest, like being in their own relationships, having their own problems, because they can't see your idea. But hey, give it time, right? They'll get to see how your life goes in the future, and maybe they'll realize they were wrong. So far, they haven't busted the hornet's nest, though, in this picture. It's not like it came down on them, but they're just beating against something that they're not even, or their eyes are just closed at. So let's go over here to what this person that you're dealing with, who may be the main person. So there's one person who has a lot of conflict going on, and they use their mind a lot. This person that you're dealing with, they're using their mind, and they are chasing off people that have seemed like wolves to them, like wolves in sheep's clothing, basically. People who have come, trying to pretend to be one way, but they're actually turning out to be a different way. So this person's been, trying to protect themselves and keep these people away from them. Just like that, this person looks like a he. He's managed to, take down their swords, all of them coming at him with their opinions, like their logical ideas, like trying to cut him off or whatever. And he's like, sure, yeah, come at me now, and taking his swords and chasing them off with his mental. So this person is pretty smart, pretty slick. But this person is just protecting himself and watching his back at the same time. The hidden reason behind this is he's a master of his emotions. He is in control of his emotions, this person. He knows exactly what he wants. He doesn't let his feelings overrule his thinking. Most likely, this person has come into control. He's normally a pretty fair and caring person who deals fairly. Here's this right here. They have a sensitive side to them more, but they have no problem being able to, set other people straight with their words. They might use their emotions as a intellectual type of deal against other people. But they're in control of their emotions. And so this person is actually finding peace, they must have come, here they're dealing with conflict, and now they're finding their peace because they've managed to control their emotions. So they've probably most likely sent these people off, and they're no longer coming around them. There's obstacles for those people, and this person's just like, no, you guys go that way. There's emotions sitting right here in front of him. He's looking back. It's like, oh, there's that. So here they are going up one step further than the 5. They're going to the 6, and they're getting their piece of balance. They're getting their mind back on level, even kill, if you know what that means. I said evil. Alrighty, so what else do we have? We have the 8 of Pentacles. So now this person has also been working pretty hard on mastering something, perfecting something, making sure, he's working on building a solid foundation for himself, working towards his end goals and stuff. And so he's really keeping his money protected, keeping things, just like stocking up on things. So he's, being balanced in his head, and he's stocking things up. He's taking the wise route, being calm and having his ease of mind, and then going and building up on something, perfection. Having a perfectionist, he's built up like a little nest egg. See that? He's got himself some security here, which is really good because that's how he's most likely able to feel so comfortable being in control and being like the leader, not afraid to take you on, obviously, because you're coming in as king. So this person is coming in most likely as an equal to you. So maybe you've probably come in and challenged him. If you come challenging this person will take you on. They've got they can match your energy. So because he's been doing this, stocking up, building perfection and blah, blah, blah. Did I just do that? He's now willing to go forward. So maybe before he was not willing to, you know, to really commit to anybody at all whatsoever because he's too busy trying to defend himself, protect himself, find a peace of mind. And he's been working on, building himself a solid foundation so he can be stable. So he's wanting to go forward now. So now he's able to move forward in his life from wherever he's been at for a while. And because of that, we have him coming out really just defending everything that he has. Here's those 8 wands surrounding him. He's got one extra wand that he's ready to defend himself. So here's his he's got this Triton deal. This is his staff. This is this is him making a statement basically. This is him being in control. And here he's got it right here, defending everything he's ever worked for, really putting in the fight, like protecting that. This is his dreams and his desires, and he's keeping this stuff protected. moving forward, he will defend whatever it is, because here's the Eight of Wands right here. And then we drop down and he's got it around him, and he's willing to fend off anybody at all, that comes in. So maybe this is him putting, stashing his his money, stashing stuff that's really dear to him. And because of that, there's all of a sudden, maybe there's all these people coming in at him. This could be communication just flying in at him too, or her. And well, it is a her on this picture now. And this person just really protecting, like jabbing, like they're all trying to keep these 8 messages, or trying to like communication. These, it's like they're trying to encircle this person and keep this person entrapped. You got the 8 here, and then this is 9, so there's 8 right there. And so maybe there's like a lot of, so with 3 8s here, because of this being in there, there's 8 here. This little section right here, this person with 3 8s, it means that there's like a lot of traveling. And how odd is it that you've got travel here, and these are actually standing for travel too. And of course, maybe this person had to clear the way to go to the top of this mountain. Like this would be like to get to where they needed to be, to the top, to feel like they have like total freedom. They had to fight off other people, send other people off, and they had to work really hard at this. So this would be, maybe they're doing a lot of traveling and stuff, and really having to protect their stuff, because they did stash their stuff away. But they're also willing, even if they're traveling, they're still able to defend whatever it is they've put away, or whatever it is that they've worked on, because they've perfected it. They've worked so much at perfecting things. And so now at the 9, it's like they have perfected whatever this is that they've put away, because now they're totally 100% defending it. And how they have to do with you, you'll understand that. So maybe this is where they're having to do with you, because now we have another wand. So this is a lot of traveling back and forth. So maybe they're needing to make a choice about where do they want to go. Do they want to stay where they've built and where they've done their mastering at, where they've learned, maybe if they've been studying or something? Is this, and they've built up themselves. Now they're having to make a choice of, which way do I go now? Where do I go? Where's my inspiration? So they're done here on this. They're protecting that, but now they're looking for a new option to go. And this might be where you're coming in. This could be possibly where here you're swooping in on something impulsively. It just comes in out of the blue, and you feel this is fair. It's a new opportunity, and you're taking a leap of faith. It's like luck has come to you, and other people are real conflicted about it. Maybe you have a relationship here yourself, and that might be fighting in a relationship within the side of that home or whatnot. Maybe you live with your parents, or somebody live with other people. They're all in conflict in that home, but you're like, oh, wow, you're on the outside watching all that. Because here comes this person having to make a choice. And this person actually, gosh, it's just odd that there's so many wands. This person most likely has to do with this. He or she may have finished some type of schooling, and is now having trouble back and forth. But now there's the 7 of Wands here. So really defending and standing in their truth. So it's like, maybe it's looking like this person now, instead of having, because this right here, this person has a wand attached to his foot that keeps him staying in one place, can't move forward, can't move backwards, doesn't know where to go. And then the other one is attached to his hand where he wants, that's his walking stick. Well, now he's got the one that's in his hand up on his shoulder, ready to go, like the Fool right here. I mean, look at that. It's like here he's got he's ready to go. Hit that the wand that was stuck on his foot is now down here. This is like he's feeling a sense of victory and he's going to go forward now. And here, this is you jumping and taking a leap of faith. So it's like the two of you are kind of almost mirroring each other. It's just weird. It's like you're looking into the future and there's really nothing saying what you're doing. Now, this person's doing the same thing over here. They're looking into the future. There's nothing clarifying what's over here, like on the spot. It's just weird that I just noticed that. So yeah, there's a little bird with him. So and there's a little bird with him over here too. Let's see, is there a bird over here with you anywhere? I don't see no birds over here. Looking. I just see a dog and another two dogs and a squirrel and a monkey, blindfolded monkey. There's the blindfolded people. Maybe these blindfolded people have tried to stop you from. Sorry, here I go on a tangent. These blindfold people right here that are beating on this hornet's nest, just like up here where your luck is changing. There's these little blind monkeys. I have this little thing called the flying monkeys who all try to, they try to start little problems. They say, he said, she said, da 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 da, and they talk about you in third person to other people, knowing full well it's going to get back to you. So it's called the flying monkey circus. Anyways, this looks like this flying monkey circus has been trying to keep you, has been holding you back from having your luck go forward. And so now they're really hating life because you're just doing what you want, regardless of what they say. You're just going to let them all have at it with themselves. And this person right here, they're like taking, a stand and getting ready to just go out on their own too. They've been doing traveling. They're pretty solid and stable. And maybe whatever it is that you've actually decided you're going to stand your ground and make sure, you're going to make people prove their worth to you. Maybe this person feels that they are capable of doing that. So they could be traveling towards you. So maybe they're coming. This is like them going to the fence, coming back to a house or something. This could be them coming up because they got a wand in their hand. And the other person, what is this other person? They have abundance. This is like the person with the abundance. This is the person, they've traveled. They've decided to travel to come and see. So this could be you over here going, oh, well, hi, what are you doing? They're like, oh, hi, well, hey, let's do this. Da-da-da. There's this like 3 wands right there. So it's like getting prepared. If you were to take these 3 boards right there and pull them up and hold them up, they would become the 3 wands, which would stand for start building together. So this is like as you take each one down, you're starting to build something with this person. But this is going towards their future, long-term, stable, happy life, happy home, being able to feel confident they're going towards. So they're going towards something that they feel is really super solid, and they're willing to stand up for it. They're willing to fight for it. They've found peace of mind. So this person, the actions they're doing is going towards peace, protecting their belongings, and working towards their, like, meeting people and working, for long-term stuff only right at the moment. And these are those situations they've had to deal with, is, taking back their own power, building an egg nest for themselves. And then finally, after completion of that, this is either mastering a craft or whatever, learning something that's solid for their future and putting away their little egg nest. Now they're abundant and all that. So now they're looking for a new inspiration, and it seems like they've seen you, so they may be going towards you as the inspiration. So things that are really important for you is that you've got some type of secret going on. some type of introspection that has happened, and you're feeling a new sense of fairness here, and you're taking a leap of faith over the weekend. This is pretty hectic energy, and moving, it's like your fortune is moving for you. Like you have good luck. You could go buy a lottery ticket and probably win like even $5, not more. You know, never be limited on how much you could win on the lottery. Just be like, I can win. I win. I win. I win. And the actions you're taking, basically, going and getting support from your friends, maybe hanging out, having a few drinks, and maybe a little tipsy there, and then just like the kind of everyday stuff that you would do. Well, maybe I don't know if you do that every day, but this is like just, that's just like an action, drinking, and then da 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 da. This is bringing, a sense of working, getting out the, making a balance between work and home life and being able to get along with your friends and stuff, and then dealing with other people having conflict and seeing different ways of how you are. But then as far as like your personality, it's like, do you want to take a Xanax today? Just kidding. I'm only joking. This is finding a new perspective and going at something with fresh new eyes and standing there challenging people to be the best that they can be, or else I feel that you really, you're really not really wanting to deal with them. And looking for new love, maybe that's what I could say, just looking for new ideas and new perspective in love, and then getting yourself lit on fire, on raring to go. It's like woohoo. And that's why you're taking that leap of faith. And for as far as, there's a brand new opportunity here, and that's most likely inspiring you to just do this. So actually I was only joking about the Xanax, because you're not like all roller coaster ride. It's like you felt left out in the cold, but you used your mind instead and decided you seen something, you got like a light bulb moment. It's like aha, and it's like it's not too bad, because this weekend actually turns out pretty good for you, minus the fact that you deal with some opposition towards the end of it. And this other person though, they're like, oh, no major arcana here. So this is typically almost like everyday life. They've been just really working hard on their money, building a solid future for themselves, and fighting off people and trying to keep their mind balanced and stay in control of their emotions and not get like depressed or anything. And now they're like ready to go forward in their life. And they're very determined and they know exactly what they want. So if they come up to you and they get challenged by you, they'll probably show to you, because they come up as an equal. They also have a wand in their hand too, but they're fair. They're not gonna, I don't think this person, I think they're gonna become your friend first and be friendly and get to know you as a friend situation, which would probably be what you need anyways. So that's Virgo for you, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus sign. I hope you enjoy this, and please have a great weekend. Thanks for watching. And you can like, comment, subscribe, share. Hello, hello, hello.